decimal organization is exactly the same type of organization used in this book. It's called the Chicago Manual of Style. You see how big that book is. And this is sort of like a Bible for publishers. It's got everything in it about how to prepare a manuscript, all of the rules of style, punctuation. If you want to know when to capitalize the word earth and when to lowercase it, the rule is in here. It's under planets, something like that. But this is not, bedtime reading. This is a reference book. So, how do you reference? Well, you go back to the index, you look up the rule that you want to find out about, and you go to the section, and they are all listed. Every item in here is listed according to this very cryptic decimal system. But again, look how big the book is. So they sort of need to do it that way. But for your purposes, you should use the Roman numeral system or something like that. Okay, next slide. We're going to talk about parallelism, coordination, subordination, division, and parallelism. Okay, I've already got it down there twice. But we're going to talk about the first four items here. And I'm going to describe to you what role they play in creating your outline. So let's go to slide number... Oops. I think we skipped one. Okay, slide number 14. Okay, whenever possible in writing an outline, coordinate heads should be expressed in parallel form. That is, nouns should be made parallel with nouns, verb forms with verb forms, adjectives with adjectives, and so on. They offer some examples here. Nouns could be computers, programs, users. All three of those words are nouns. So if those are your main categories, that's how they would be listed. Verbs, to compute, to program, to use. You would simply write the infinitive form that way for each item in the list. And then adjectives, home computers, new programs, experienced users. You'll notice each of those nouns has an adjective stuck right in front of it. Okay. The next slide. Although parallel structure is desired, logical and clear writing should not be sacrificed simply to maintain parallelism. You know what? It's not really worth mentioning, but if you need to use nouns and gerunds at the same time, that would be acceptable. A gerund is a word that looks like a verb. Like swimming. If you saw that word written on the board, you would think that's a verb. But depending on how you write a sentence, it can become a noun. For example, if I say I went swimming, then it's a verb. But if I say I love swimming, all of a sudden, swimming is the thing I love. It's a thing. So it has automatically become a noun. That's what they're talking about here. So, try to stick to the rule, but don't do it if it makes things more confusing. That's what they're saying. Okay, coordination. Think of coordination as two things being equal. Subordination. Subordination is this kind of relationship. One thing is more important than the other, or one has authority over the other, that sort of thing. Coordination, though, are things that are equal in value, equal items. And in your outline, these are going to be things like all of your main topics. All those things should be coordinated. So, if you look at slide 17, you'll see correct coordination. You've got word processing programs, database programs, spreadsheet programs. Those are very simple, but they're all equal in their importance. The next slide, number 18, shows faulty coordination. You've got word processing programs, Microsoft Word, and PageMaker. Well, the problem here is that B and C are types of programs. Category A is a very general program. It could be referring to several different programs, but B and C are specific programs. As you can see down below, Word is a type of word processing program, and PageMaker is a desktop publishing program. So that there's no coordination there. B and C are subordinate to A. We go to slide 19, I believe. You'll see a correction. So A and B. A is types of programs, B is evaluation of programs, and there you can see correct subordination under each one. Under evaluation of programs, you see word processing and desktop publishing. Underneath those, you see specific programs, word processing